Hi, Ijoma Mbama is my name. You could call me IJ Sugar. Yes, I'm using a filter because I feel like it. I actually like it. This one is actually fine and hides the tiredness in my eyes. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about something. Now, what I want to quickly talk about, I know it's something you've heard of before. It's not strange at all. It's not new, but then this could actually serve as a booster, for somebody who needs to hear this right now and just calm down, or make up their mind on something related to what I just want to talk about right now. Good. Now, do you know that something actually happened in my life recently? A lot of things happened, by the way. Now, do you know that sometimes God deliberately takes some people out of your life because they need to get out of your life because they're not good for you? And sometimes we have a way of, you could love somebody so much. It might be somebody you're dating. It might be somebody that you're married to. It might be a friend that you consider to be your best friend, and they do not have your best interests at heart. And God sees, the Spirit sees that they do not have your best interests at heart, but you love them so dearly. Aww. Like while you're busy telling them about your issues, the problems, and everything that's going on, the other reason you're actually having those problems. And if you share your success stories with them, they do not know how to be happy for you. They're around you. Or you're probably dating this person, married to this person, and it's always chaos and chaos and chaos. You're not living your best life. You're not living out your full potential. You're not being creative. You're not fulfilling your purpose. And God sees that this person is not good for you. You see, God, your spirit guides, your ancestors understand that the longer this person stays in your life, the more defeated that you will become, the more unfulfilled that you become, the more what's the other word? The unhappier that you become. So what's the essence? You're not supposed to even be, perhaps you're not even supposed to be with that person. Because you see, something I noticed is that unlike back in them days, a lot of us these days don't ask questions before we begin to date people. Especially things like dating/marriage. It's serious business. Somebody you intend to have children with, you are continuing a lineage of your ancestors with. Somebody you choose for that business, you ought to ask questions. You ought to be sure. You ought to check. But a lot of us, so many people don't check anymore. Back in them days, people used to check for these things because it was serious business. Because it's way beyond just the two of you coming together. It's way beyond just physical families. It is your ancestors and their ancestors. And when children come into the picture, it's a lifetime thing. It's a lifetime relationship. If they begin to count in the future, right? This person's history. You're talking about this person's history. They're definitely going to mention your name because a child was in the picture or children are in the picture. Because a child is in the picture or children are in the picture, somehow your name would date that person's lineage. Yes, now, even if it ends, they're always going to mention, yeah, your father had a child with this Igbo woman. So you see, it's serious business. And if you're meant to spend the rest of your life with this person while fulfilling your purpose and achieving God's plan for your life, then it has to be worth it. It has to be with the right person. It has to be with the person that has the right energy. It's not just about physical looks and whatever you think you feel for each other. The energy has to be right. Your purpose has to be tied to that person's purpose for it to work. Otherwise, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to be frustrated. And then sometimes in cases like this, all of your spirit guides come together and be like, nah, we cannot continue to allow, to watch this person suffer in this relationship or in this marriage, especially if there's this very special destiny tied to you, especially if you're called to do a special assignment and the person you're with is only going to frustrate that assignment. Because if you are in an environment of so much chaos, you're not concentrating, you don't have peace, how do you function effectively? You'll not be able to do anything. If you were supposed to be hearing from God, you would not be able to hear from God. If you're supposed to be hearing from your spirit guides and your ancestors, you would not be able to hear from them. It would be almost impossible for you to fulfill your destiny or carry out your assignment. So God is going to frustrate that relationship. God is going to end the relationship for you. That's the point I'm trying to make. Sometimes it is God and all of your spirit guides ending that relationship, ending that marriage for you. Yes, they got to go so that you can fulfill your purpose. They got to go. So in situations like that, even if you are praying and asking God, to bring them back to you because you still feel something for them, they're not going to answer. They will not answer. Sometimes if you've been praying for something for so long and you're not getting the answers, like I said in the video I made, the last video I made before this one, I said there's nothing happens without a reason. If you've been praying about something for so long and you're not getting the answers, why not find out why? Maybe you should begin to ask the right question. Maybe there's a secret that needs to be revealed to you. Maybe there's another way you need to follow that thing. It's not the way you're going about it. Or maybe you're not even meant to get that thing. Maybe it's not in your destiny. Maybe that person is not meant for you. So no matter how long you pray for the both of you to reconcile, it's never going to work. And if you try to force it, it will only backfire against you. Because you cannot force the hand of God. You cannot force something that's not meant to be to be. You cannot. The one thing I'm certain is whatever is God's plan for you is meant to do you good and lead you to the fulfillment of your destiny. So when things come into your life to try to stop the fulfillment of your destiny, which is the most important thing in the first place, God is going to kick him out. God is going to kick them out.